Hi, my name is Savannah, and today I want to talk to you about the Department of Speculation. This is going to be a review, also comprehensive thoughts of what I thought of it in general. Going to be no spoilers. The Department of Speculation was actually recommended to me in a video that I did about a year ago, the Lover's Dictionary review, which is very similar to actually this book, so I can see why that person recommended it to me. I'm going to find out who it was because it was really interesting seeing very similar books. This is in an epistolary sort of novel where it is very short chapters. Also inside the chapters are very small, almost stream of consciousness, almost memories. The Department of Speculation is essentially about a marriage or a family from the point of view of the wife, who isn't the picturesque version of a wife or a mother. She is very brutally honest in all of her thoughts, and she has a very poignant sense of view on everything. She is very pessimistic at heart, and I feel that she could essentially be an Aries with how impulsive her thoughts are, and I saw a lot of how I think in this novel, which was very interesting and also kind of really reflective on my thoughts in general and how I see myself kind of developing from being like a single person to having a significant other to eventually kind of like moving past that. I think as humans, we don't say everything that we think, or most of us don't, because we feel that it's going to be unlikable in a lot of ways, because how we think is just the stream of conscious of what we're feeling. So being a pessimist is knowing who you're talking to and knowing and understanding that you need to kind of reduce down what you're feeling when you are talking to someone is from a point of view of someone who doesn't do that. It's very stream of conscious, it's very brutally honest about what she's feeling, and it's something that I really enjoyed. And with this novel, I felt that it was a look inside of things that are thought of but are never said out loud. The name of the novel actually comes from the idea of their life together. It is the wife and the husband they developed into what is the Department of Speculation. It is how they see themselves going into the future. They're going into the unknown together, and they became what this book is called. We see in the beginning a little bit of how they met. We see them as they're growing as a family into having a child together, and we also see a lot of what is happening in between those two events and how it is unfolding towards the end of the novel. I read this novel in 2 sittings, and during my first sitting, I was absolutely in love with this entire thing. I read up to maybe page like 95 or 100, and I was loving everything about it. The writing style throughout was very poetic and tragic and just stunning all at one point, and it made me feel a lot of things. It left me feeling all kinds of ways. And then when I went to go and pick up and finish the last 70 or 80 pages of it, there was something that just left me feeling very disconnected from it. In the novel, there is a point where we transition from her being the narrator, the woman, the wife, her saying I and being very intimate into the story, to a point where she switches and she simply becomes the wife, or she. We lose that sense of intimacy with her, or at least I did, through the last half of the novel. And for me, that's when I stopped really enjoying it, because I felt like that intimacy wasn't there. I didn't fully grasp what she was feeling because I felt like there was no there was no personality into it, there was no intensity to it. The latter half is what really brought this book down for me because I was enjoying it so much. I don't know if maybe it was because I read it in 2 sittings, and if I just blew it through in one, that I would have loved it or enjoyed it more. There was something in the way the writing changed that just didn't sit right with me, and is what made me not fully love this book like I thought I was from that first sitting. If you've read The Department of Speculation, please let me know if you felt the same way, because I know on Goodreads there's a lot of 3 to 5 star reviews, and a lot of them don't have reviews for it, so it makes me really sad because I want to know why someone really loved this or why someone was like meh about this like I was. Let me know if you also felt some sort of disconnectivity with it as well, because I don't know if I'm feeling something that other people weren't feeling. I want to be justified. This is why I do booktube videos, because I want to justify what I'm feeling with certain books, and I want to hear what other people's opinions are. Also in the comments, let me know if you've read other epistolary type novels. I know I've read The Lover's Dictionary, and I believe Where'd You Go, Bernadette was one as well. I like reading these because they're very short, but they also capture a moment as it being the sort of like most important of the moment. Let me know if you know any, and I will see you guys in my next video, and have a good day. Bye.